everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today we are doing a Will I Buy It? This is the Will I Buy It for January 2023. So if you're interested in seeing that, just stay tuned. Hey everybody, so one thing I want to mention, my hair today, I have the Westman Atelier Deborah, I think it's Pagnini hair clip, the hairpin in black, the heart one. I don't know if it's still available, but I will say it does hold up all of my very thick hair. So it's a long version of the hairpin. This one is actually working quite well. So just wanted to point that out. And today we're gonna talk about, like I said, a Will I Buy It? I am on my low buy. I am trying to be very careful in what I pick up. You probably already noticed that I have not rushed out and bought a whole bunch of new things, including the Charlotte Tilbury highlighters, which I hear are good, or a bunch of other things. I did pick up the Hourglass lipsticks, and I do have a video, I don't know if it'll go up before this or after this, with those swatched on my lips and a couple of other new lipstick formulas. And I'm actually pretty impressed with some of the new formulas that have come out. But all in all, I'm not picking up like all the different collections that are out there for spring. Suku is also out, Suku Spring. I will be picking up a couple pieces from the Suku collection, just to tell you off the bat, but I'm picking them up from Harrods, so that'll be in February, and I'm not picking up all of it, but I will pick up a few things. So when I do Will I Buy It? There are a couple of content creators that I follow, Chic Profile Official, Trend Mood 1, and the person who just had their account taken down was WEIZHE0315, and it was taken down, I think because he was posting the Chanel Spring, by the way, which is why I have a Patreon page, guys, if you want to support me over there. It's also helps me to support this channel and not, you know, take on sponsorships and all that good stuff. But anyway, but his new Instagram handle is WZ_beauty. So I will talk about what he's got over there as well. So let's talk about Tavia's page, Chic Profile Official, first, and see what's on here, and talk about new things that are coming out. Okay, so the Purple Echo from Byredo, I don't know if I ever mentioned this. I do like the Byredo products, and the Flora Kalahari palette, eyeshadow palette, is one of my favorites. I think I put it on my favorite list for 2022. I hope I did. It's a great eyeshadow palette. The Oyster Clamshell, whatever you want to call them, though, those are hit or miss in my opinion. The Purple Echo, I did not pick up. I'm not planning on picking up. First of all, purples aren't my shades, and second of all, I've heard not great things, in my opinion. The new shades of the Satin Matte Tom Ford lipsticks I have not picked up. I did a whole video, 50 shades of Tom Ford swatched on my lips. I have enough Tom Ford lipsticks to last me probably a lifetime, but I would say Satin Matte's just not my favorite formula, so I won't be picking those up either. The Guerlain Spring Collection 2023, it's the Ombre G eyeshadow quad and the lipstick case that looks like a wing, the red velvet. I'm not planning on picking up that case. I'm not planning on picking up any of the lipsticks, the eyeshadow quad, or the foundation cushion. I like Guerlain very much. The Rouge G cases I absolutely love. I actually just picked up the one with the red like honeycomb and the bee from last year, the special holiday edition. I was able to get it on sale, so I was very excited. And I do love that one, but I'm not picking up the spring collection. Dior, Spring, Mitza, all that good stuff. I've picked up all of that. I've done videos on them. And the 10-pin Mitza palette, I've talked to a couple people about this. I really don't like it as an eyeshadow palette. I think I think it misses the mark for an eyeshadow palette, but for a face palette, I really like it. So if you want to get it for that purpose and you like the packaging, or if you like it for an eyeshadow palette, by all means, but those are my thoughts on that. Charlotte Tilbury had a Lucky New Year collection, powders, lipsticks, and again, her highlighter that came out. Not planning on picking any of that up. The Dior Forever Velvet and Glow primers. I was going to pick them up. I never did. And so now I'm wondering if you guys are still interested in hearing about them. I would probably pick up the glow one, not the velvet one. So let me know your thoughts on that. The Charlotte Tilbury highlighter I talked about, not getting it. The Dior, I have all of it. All of it. The Guerlain Spring, the Cherry Blossom Case, and the Rosy Bloom lipstick. Yes, absolutely. Pick those up. I've talked about them. I've done videos with them. I did Instagram posts with them. I've tried to find dupes for them. I actually found one in the video that I did the other day. I filmed it the other day. That actually is very close to Rosy Bloom. It's a new formula. You might like it. Okay, Chantecaille Spring. Any of you that have watched my channel know I'm a huge fan of Chantecaille. And Chantecaille has been very kind to me and has sent me a lot of their releases. And I've done lives with their amazing staff. Scott, who is fabulous. If you ever get a chance to do an event with him, he is so great. The spring collection. 2 blushes, 3 lip cheeks, and an eyeshadow palette. Wild Meadows. It looks really pretty. Like the shades that are in the blush and the lip cheeks and the eyeshadow quad look really nice. The blushes are Anemone and Apple Blossom. The lip cheeks are Meadow, Crocus, and Carpathia. And then there's a Wild Meadows quad. I have to tell you though, I don't like the packaging. I know everybody has talked about, like I've seen all over social media, everybody loves it. I just don't like it. It's a personal, like, I just don't like it. The products I haven't tried yet. And because I'm on my low buy, I didn't order them to do like early reviews on them. The chances are I will pick up things from the collection because I love Chantecaille and I'm sure the products are good. But it's not something that you're going to see an early video from me on. And I just wanted you to all know that so you'd understand that it's not something that I've already ordered. The Suku Spring, like I said, is already available at Selfridges. I linked something on Instagram and a lot of it's actually already sold out, which is interesting because last couple of collections haven't sold out this quickly. The blushes sold out first, the melting blushes. There's like a pinkish one that sold out and then there's a more rose one that sold out. I am planning to pick up all the blushes from Harrods. I'll probably pick up 1 quad and maybe 2 lip glosses. I'm not going to pick up the eyeliners. I'm not going to pick up the mascaras. Again, I'm on my low buy, guys. So, you know, I will have some of the collection, but it won't be early. And when I do review it, I'll show it to all of you. I'm sure it's good. Suku rarely fails me. Rarely. Sometimes there's like a collection which I don't love because I don't like the color story, but the formulas have always been really impressive. Laura Mercier has high vibe lip colors. Again, low buy, don't plan on getting any of them. So just putting it out there for you guys to know that those things are not on my list of things to buy. Okay, so let's move over to WZ Beauty really quickly and just see what he has on here. The Dior Maximizers, which I have. The Mitza collection, again, have. Suku collection. Okay. Tom Ford. Let's talk about the Tom Ford collections. So Cherry Smoke and Electric Cherry were the lipstick, the perfumes that came out to finish the trio of Lost Cherry, I guess, collection. And I really like Cherry Smoke. I think it's a really nice fragrance. I still don't like it more than Lost Cherry, but I do like it. Electric Cherry, to be honest with you, it's fine. I don't think it's worth the price tag. The only one that I would absolutely say is again, worth, right? Worth a $400 price tag. It's a lot of money. Would be Lost Cherry. I really do think that's a very unique scent. And when it came out, it was extremely unique for the time. And polarizing because people were not doing cherry almonds scents. Now there's a ton of them. But at the time, it was not ubiquitous. It's becoming ubiquitous ever since Lost Cherry. So I love Lost Cherry. It's been a favorite for a long time. Cherry Smoke, I think, is really nice. It depends. Like I was able to pick them up on sale, so I feel like that was like I was good with the price point for Cherry Smoke on sale. Electric Cherry, to be really honest with you, I'll keep it because it's part of my collection and everything, but I don't see me wearing it a lot. I mentioned in my other Will I Buy It that Tom Ford has a number of things coming out that I really can't talk about because, again, I don't want my channel taken down. I really don't. I work really hard to do this. So I will say this. I can post the electric cherry and cherry smoke quads because those pictures are up there. Electric cherry is wet dry. Cherry smoke is cream, I think. There's a cherry smoke lipstick and an electric cherry lipstick. The cherry smoke lipstick looks right up my alley. It looks really pretty. And then the quads, I'll get them both because I said I would pick up Tom Ford. Tom Ford will also have the same coming out for the pink quads. There'll be two of those. One of them is Rose Topaz, which already exists, but in pink packaging, and the other one will be new. And I've just forgotten the name of it. I'll put it down below because it's come out before the name, but I just can't think of it right now. So I'll pick that up as well. And that looks like a cream formula, and it looks actually really nice. So I'm looking forward to those. There's also more from Tom Ford. I just can't talk about it or show pictures. I might be able to do it over on Patreon, and I might do that. I might just sort of post like something about here's what's coming from Tom Ford, or here what I think is coming from Tom Ford. But there's actually quite a bit coming from Tom Ford. So that's not the end of it, just so you guys are aware. Chanel summer, spring, summer, whatever it is, there are a number of things coming. A tweed looking square blush highlighter thing. There's the eyeshadow quad, which is how he got his channel taken down. So I don't think I can post a picture of that. It's the Delice, I think is the name of it. It looks beautiful. I will pick up all of the Chanel spring collection, except for I believe there are like highlighters in there or something like that. I will not pick those up because I do not like those from Chanel. So those I won't get, but pretty much everything else I will. The Pat McGrath Valentine's Day, the Love Collection. There are 3 eyeshadow palettes. There are lip products. There are the blushes, and there are the liquid eyeshadows. I don't know what I'm doing there, to be honest with you, because the eyeshadow palettes actually look like really nice to me, and I think they're all very neutral, and I actually like them, but I feel like I have them, like those shades, and I don't feel like they're really, really new, so I'm not sure what to do there. Let me know your thoughts. If you want me to get them, then maybe I will, but they don't, I mean, like, they look neutral, which is why I like them, but again, then I think I have them. So the Hourglass lipsticks, as I said, I already have. So I did reviews on those. If you haven't seen it yet, absolutely love the new lipsticks. I think they're gorgeous, actually. I know there's also the Sonia G brushes, which I'll talk about in just one second, but I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Too Faced has the Cloud blush. Let me explain something about the Cloud thing. There is a new technique. It's not a new technique, by the way, but it's taken off on TikTok because you know how that's everything takes off on TikTok. But that basically is cloud skin. I am happy to do, and I said this in my 2023 video about like things that I was going to try to do. I could do like the Wednesday makeup look. Wednesday's from a TV show, if you're not familiar, based on the Addams Family. That Jenna Ortega plays Wednesday, and there's a particular makeup look that they've used on her, which I actually know all the products that she uses. So I could do that. I can do the Wednesday look, or I could do the cloud skin. Let me know what you're interested in. But that's why I think the Too Faced blush has taken off, because the name actually of one of the shades is Cloud something, Cloud Pink, or anyway. So I think that's actually one of the reasons that it's doing so well. That particular shade keeps selling out. Dior is now at Ulta, which I think is awesome because Ulta actually has a decent rewards program, although don't let your points linger for too long because then they just take them away and they don't tell you, which happened to me. Clé de Peau has something. Clé de Peau has a new cushion foundation. It's a square. It's not round. It's a square cushion foundation. And it's something Radiant, I'll put the name down below, Radiant Cushion Dewy Foundation. And I've only seen it at Clé de Peau, like the online Clé de Peau, and then I saw it overseas somewhere, but I can't remember where that was. I have had people ask me if I'm going to pick it up, and I hadn't intended to, but if you guys are interested in seeing it, let me know, because that is new, And I actually haven't seen a lot of people talk about it. But I could pick that up if you're interested. As you know, I have a lot of foundation and I'm trying to get through those foundations. So it's not like I need a new one, but if you are interested in seeing it, I will buy it and try it out. Because I do like Clé de Peau, and they usually do a very good job in foundations. In fact, I'm wearing a Clé de Peau foundation today. So the Sonia G travel brushes, the Kayaki, I think it's called. There is a bronzer brush and a buffer brush, but in the travel size. And what I will tell you is when I first heard Sonia G was coming out with those, I was like, I don't need any more travel sets. I have the 2 that she's come out with. They're perfect. And then I started to think about it, and I will tell you, the one thing that was missing was a bronzer brush. And so I am going to pick up that set because I don't travel that much now, but I am going to assume that I will start to travel a little bit more and more. And I do travel with the 2 sets together that she's created, and they're great. I love them. And having a bronzer brush and a buffer brush actually is like the perfect addition to the sets. And then I'll be done, because then I'll have all the brushes in a travel size. So I just keep them in my travel bag. Like, I don't use them here, like in my regular life. It's my travel bag, which is great. And it's definitely a luxury to be able to have 2 sets of brushes, one that I use for travel and one that I use every day. So I get that. I'm very lucky to be able to do that. And so I will be buying that set that has the brusher, the buffer brush and the bronzer brush, because I actually think it's going to be great for my travel set. So I am picking that up, guys. I think that's it. Honestly, like I said, I am really trying to stick to this low buy. If I pick up things that are new, like the Hourglass lipsticks, I picked up 3 shades because it's an incredibly hydrating, specifically meant for like dry lips, which is why I was like, well, I need to try that. But for the most part, I'm trying to just like pick up 1 or 2 items if I pick up something for a new collection, or not pick anything up at all. That's what a low buy is. So that is what I'm doing. Again, Tom Ford, Chanel, Dior are exempt from that. So I am picking up pretty much all of those collections as they come out. You know, the Chanel stuff is, I'm not posting anything. I'm not posting pictures. I'm not posting pictures until there are official pictures. It's just not worth it. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you in another video really soon.